same goddamn 7th time. Okay. So, hello. I did real good. I had the opening was good, but it's like the 7th time, and it's like, oh shit, this thing got me. I hate these phones. So anyway, okay. So this is my first tattoo. Okay, skull and a snake. Okay, I'll go through them now so I don't have to risk fucking this phone up, moving it around funny. Okay, second tattoo was a burn. I think that's it. Like, wait a minute, where the fuck is it? Can't see it anyway. You could see it earlier though, fucker. See, I need a helper, baby. You can see that, can't you? Okay, somewhere over here, I burned my initials into my arm with some incense when I was stoned. Me and my friend, he was playing the drums. I burned my initials in my arm, and then he's like, "What the fuck, Dar? Did you burn your initials in your? Are you crazy? I get infected." I was like, "Yeah, because I want to know who I want to find out who I am." He's like, "What the fuck does burning your initials in your arm got to do with finding? You're Bobby Fontaine. You're right there." I was like, "No, Bobby Fontaine, BF. That's why I burned my initials in there." And then I explained to him, and I never even thought of this shit. I didn't never thought of burning them. I didn't even I don't even know. Like later, I'm reflecting back like on all of it. But anyway, so I'm telling him I was like, there's a book of life and everybody's name is written in it, you know. And I want to know I want to know like where my name is and what the fuck, you know. I want to know who I am, you know. And he's like, "You're fucking," and as I burned it in my arms, it was like a way to remind me. Like as I get older, I always got that like a tattoo, like, you know, don't forget to stop looking for your name in the book of life so you can, you know, like look it up and find out what it means or something. Some big revelation, some crazy shit that I didn't even know where it came from out of me, but the part of me that did. So then, okay, the next tattoo. Okay, the snake in the skull was like a vision I had on the roof, on the ceiling of my bedroom when I was 16. No, I must have done. Wait a minute. The timing's not working out. I'm not remembering right. If that's my first tattoo, because so I must have been no. Huh. Seemed like I was 15. Oh yeah. So I must have done. Yeah. The burn wasn't the first tattoo. It was the burn. Oh, that's what. Okay, first I did the burn. Next year, I had a vision, and it was like on my room, ceiling in my room. I was like, I had this fucking barber chair in the middle of my room, and I'd fucking take a bone hit and I'd spin around, look at it, you know, like fucking read some J.R. Tolkien and spin around smoking pot and shit. You know? And so one day I spinned around in the thing, and I spinned around in the thing, and then I was like, damn, man, that shit make it dizzy. So I fucking, lay down, and I'm looking at the ceiling, and then I have this vision, and the angel of death come right to me, man. He said, and I was like, all right, I was like, I'll come with you, like in that fucking the Scrooge guy or whatever, So I go with the angel of death, and he gets over here and he takes me to like this field. It was like Death Valley, or like this desert, endless desert, full of skulls, And he said, "Which one's yours?" And I was like, "Right there," and I point like 10,000 miles away. That one. I knew exactly which one was mine. And then he's like, he looks at me, and he don't look at me. He's like, he's got the hood and everything, He's like dark and shit, Boom, we're like there, and we're sitting there and we're looking at it, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, Okay. This is cool. Even a vision, it seemed like it might have something to it, but it was still cool. So I'm just standing there and we're both looking at it. And I think it's like, that's it. And then he goes, oh, and then a snake crawled out the eye. Then he said, like, that's why I brought you here. Yours is the only one in all of them that's got anything living in it. And it's a snake. And then the vision ended. And the next day we go to get tattoos. I kind of forgot about that shit, And then the next day I'm going to get my first tattoo at a tattoo parlor. And I saw this tattoo with a snake and a skull. I was like, whoa. Yeah. No, so I'll never forget that shit, And it's like, my friend was getting a snake and a skull. I was like, well, it must be cool to get a snake. He's all gangster and shit. Like, all right, I'll get me a fucking snake and a skull. Cause I was like 16. So then the next year I did the, oh man,